What's up, fellas? My name is Evan, and I think it is a beautiful night to talk to strangers on the internet about the way I feel. I started this channel just, I thought about like half hour ago. Saw a TikTok where a guy was talking about like a video is titled fried chicken sandwich review or something. And dude was just, talking like getting real and shit. So inspired me to do something kind of similar. So yeah, I'm just gonna, I don't know how many more of these will be. I'm sure this will get maybe like a max of 5 views, but we'll see, man. I just feel like talking right now, and I really don't feel like talking to anybody in particular, so this is the best I will get talking to you guys. So I want to start off with the awesome topic of me versus love. I'm sure all of you can relate to this topic in a sort of ways. Love is such a strange thing for a young man who is mildly unattractive, such as myself. I know everybody has their struggles with it. It's not easy for everybody, but it is easy for some. And to those who it's easy for, I am unbelievably jealous of you. Growing up as like a chubby kid, always with the neck and the round cheeks, it was never easy. I would never say I was the fat kid, but I wasn't, this skinny kid with abs and shredded body and ginormous biceps. But anyways, love is such a strange subject to me, man. Like, it's hard to know when you feel love, man. Like, my ex-girlfriend, I thought I loved her, right? And it turns out the more I thought about it, the less I loved her. And it was more just the fact that I had someone to spend time with and someone to care about, that, that wasn't like a family member or a friend. Like, that shit just meant something. And, obviously things didn't go well because she's my ex, so so now we're here, and now I can recognize that it wasn't love that I had. It was just the enjoyment of, someone special. But then, come 4 months ago, I meet someone who instantly catches my eye, right? It's different. Like, I'm not saying it's love at first sight. That's some cliche cornball shit. But I felt like something, like I should try for something. And I hated myself for feeling that way. Because I was not ready to put myself out there. And I'm terrified of rejection. And so I didn't. And, one day, fate has it that this person comes up to me, and I'm like, wow, that's cool. They're like, hey, you want to go do this thing? And I'm like, me? Uh-huh. So we hang out, and then, we talk, and we hang out some more, and I'm like, I'm feeling this connection, right? And then, things develop, and I'm like, now we're hanging out more, we're talking, we're texting, and the holy grail, to top it all off, we're snapping. Ooh. But, I think things are going well, right? And I'm on fucking cloud 9. I've got this shit happening, and this shit happening, and this happening, and these 3 things. I'm like, oh wow, these mean something. I'm asking people, like, do these mean something? And they're like, yeah. And I'm asking people, I'm like, you know us both. You think I got a shot? And these people say, yeah. And I didn't believe them at first, because it's better to expect failure so you're less disappointed. But I asked two mutual friends, right? I said, "You think I have a shot?" And they said, "Yeah." And you know, that made my heart flutter. And one of them I've known for a long time, right? Long time. And I talked to him the other day and I said, "Hey man, did you really mean what you said?" And he said, "No, I was fucking with you." And that shit broke my heart. More than any girl could. That shit killed me, man. Mind you, I'm still gotta put up with the drive home. Fighting back tears, man. That shit killed me. Anyways, so I start to think I have a chance, right? You know, this beautiful girl is friends with me? Huh? Yeah, I know, it's unbelievable to think. And, you know, I've already said it, but things are going well. Like, they were going well. And then, you know, all of a sudden, school ends. We're out for summer. We don't see each other on a regular basis. You know, I man up and I'm like, "Hey, you want to go hang out? You want to go do something?" And it's met with, "I'll let you know," which, to those of you who are fellow losers out there, means no. The last word, KNOW, is just NO. No. So that's disheartening, of course. That shit sucked. And then this person calls me like a day later. I feel like just to rub it in, right? So I get a call, you know, I'm like, fuck it, let's head to bed early. It's 8, get a good night rest, you know? And I get a call and I'm like, "Oh, who is it? Hello? Hey there. What? Oh, it's you. Hi." And she proceeds to tell me, "Yeah, I can't hang out." And you know what? That's fair. People are busy. It happens. But why I feel personally upset is not that, you know, this person can't hang out. That's fine. You know, it happens. But I put myself out there and I'm like, "Hey, I'd like to hang out with you. Can we go do something? Would you let me know when you're free this week?" And their original response was, "Yeah, I'll let you know." So that was unfortunate. A couple of days pass. I try and, you know, keep a conversation going, but I suck at that. I'm sure a lot of us do. I'm so bad at that. I have to ask other people for help with this kind of stuff. And, you know, because those people aren't me and because they don't know this person, it doesn't work. So end of the day, you got to come up with your own shit. Anyways, so I try and keep the conversation going, but obviously, since you suck at it, it's not going to continue. I text him this thing that realistically doesn't even need a response. You just double tap it. This person liked the message, move on. But at least they responded. It was a pretty obvious, like, okay, just want to clear the notification. And so I look back at that and realize that I gaslit myself into thinking I have a shot. And now I'm sad. Now I'm really sad. Because what realistic man doesn't envision himself marrying? Maybe not. What realistic man doesn't envision himself with a person? You know? She talked to me. Oh, this must be fate. It's not fate, pal. Yeah, it's not fate, man. And the sooner you man up and realize that ain't shit happening, the faster you can move on. Now, I'm not saying it's completely over. I mean, I could ask them, how do you feel about me? But once again, any realistic man already knows what the answer is going to be. And so I feel like I've ruined a perfectly good chance to be with an amazing person just by being myself. I'm sure, I have no idea how many people watch this, but say hypothetically there's 100 views. I'm sure there's at least 50 of you out there who felt something like this. Either something like, you've ruined this beautiful thing that could have happened, or it just was never meant to be, or you're sad and you don't know who to talk to, or you're sad and just don't want to talk to anybody. Everybody goes through stuff, man. I know that. So I personally don't want to put myself out there and feel like I'm wasting this person's time. Like, oh, I need help. And they're like, okay, well, I'm kind of busy. That would kill me. If you ask someone for help and there's like, sorry, I'm busy. Yeah, so me versus love. Frankly, hate it. Hate myself. Hate everything about myself. Wish I was skinnier. I wish I looked better. I wish, right? And you think about, I hate myself so much. Should I leave permanently? I don't know. I can't answer that for you. What I can answer is that I will not be leaving permanently in the next week, maybe 2. Tomorrow, I'm going fishing with my homie. So that's peak. And Wednesday, I'm getting a tattoo. How awesome is that? So yeah, I've got stuff to look forward to, but after that, when your schedule is wide open and there's nothing but school and work, can't see anybody, nobody wants to hang out with you, how do you keep yourself going then? I don't know. There are people I feel would listen if I talked to them. Could talk to my dad. Could talk to my friend who's been through something similar. And I know they would pick up, and I know they would talk to me as long as I wanted. But I just don't, I don't want to talk to anybody. I don't want to feel like I'm wasting someone's time. Like, I don't know, man. Shit's wicked for a brother. I feel so lost. I don't have a purpose. Seems like everybody around me is like got their shit figured out. Everyone's having all this fun, living life, and I just feel like my best years are behind me. It sounds lame as shit. I hope I don't peak in high school, or I haven't peaked in high school. That would suck. Be lame as fuck, but I miss it, man. I miss high school. I miss, biking with my friends. I miss playing games with my friends. I miss being, 15 and unemployed and living and having fun and just doing shit for the fun of it. But that's not my life anymore, man. So just gotta thug it out, Ball up top. It's a peak reference. But let me get into my next segment, huh? Men versus thoughts after 10 p.m. Evil shit. Evil shit, I'll tell you. You guys ever been on TikTok at like 11:30? Scratch that. You ever been on like noon, 1 p.m., 2 p.m.? Scrolling through, you're laughing at shit, you're liking shit, you're favoriting shit. It's hilarious. And the sun starts to set. And you know, you go from laughing at shit to straight facing that shit. And the sun's down. And the streetlights are on. And people are inside. And all of a sudden, you got tears rolling down your eyes. Scrolling through this shit. It's evil, man. It affects you. It kills me in a sort of way, man. This shit's wicked. I'm sure a lot of you feel the same way about that kind of stuff. I don't know how to deal with it. I got rid of social media for a week one time. It helped me. And then I sucked myself right back in. I just can't handle it, man. I feel so much pressure to like be something. And you know, I get these midnight blues. And it makes me want to like end it, man, you know? Let's go back to the topic of love, huh? Using love as a general term. It's not the way I feel right now, but I like this person a lot. I just feel like I'm wasting their time, wasting mine. In a sort of sense, I feel grateful that I got to talk to this person. Super nice person, but super, you know, nice and smart and funny and beautiful, and we have like the same interests and stuff, but I just don't feel good enough for anybody. I feel so flawed, like I wouldn't even be good enough for, you know, the 60-year-old rundown hooker on Main Street. And I don't think I'll ever be good enough for anyone. Now, I could be overreacting a little bit. I might just be upset from today. But, I feel I'm speaking from the heart, man. I feel like these are honest words that are coming out of my mouth right now. I feel less than. I am sad. And I know a lot of you are too. So maybe that's why you're watching this, or maybe you just wanted to throw on an uncomfortable listening voice while you fall asleep, because this is boring as fuck to you, which is fine. Everyone likes their own shit. Yeah, man. Sometimes I don't know how to handle it. And what other way is there than out? I can tell you, I will be here for the next 2 weeks. But after that, I can't guarantee you anything. Yeah. It's just tragic, man. But I hope all of you are having a wonderful day. I hope anybody that watches this is having a great time in life and living and enjoying themselves, and I hope everything goes right for you. Hope you get, you know, what you want. Wish you the best. And That's about it. I really don't know what else I could talk about right now. But if next Sunday, the 15th, or I guess, yeah, next Sunday, the 15th, is Father's Day. If you have a good relationship with your father, then get him a card, write him a note, just tell him you love him. Or you don't. It's your choice what you want to do. But I think that's it for a brother. And if for some reason you know who I am and you're watching this, please don't talk to me about this. That'd be some astronomically corny shit. And frankly, I'm not up for it. So yeah, please, if you know me, please don't ever mention this to me. And you know, I hope this this fantastic person I've been talking about all night, I pray they don't see this, because I value our friendship, and it means a lot to me. And if I knew that you knew about this, that would suck. I low-key could never look you in the eyes again. So why am I posting this to YouTube? Because I feel like it. And ain't shit you can do about it. But yeah, quick summary for those who just skipped to the end. Brother's sad. Brother does not feel good about himself. Brother feel like he's less than. You know? A brother wishes the pain could all go away on the least corniest shit possible. And a brother wishes he was skinny. Good God. But if you made it 22 minutes and 50 seconds, you're the GOAT. I appreciate that. Well, I'm gonna go home and cry now. So, thanks for listening, and I love you, everybody. And I hope you're all doing well.